Peak Resources is developing the Ngwala project, a potentially low-cost, long-term rare earth project located in southwest Tanzania. In 2 years, the company has advanced Ngwala from a grassroots exploration project to its current status as the 5th largest rare earth deposit in the world outside of China and the highest grade of the top 7 deposits.
Peak Resources was incorporated back in November 2006 as a company listed on the Australian Securities Exchange.
Peak is a new discovery. People didn't know about it 2 years ago because we hadn't drilled it and got the results. So it's an exciting new discovery. It's a large discovery. It's the 5th largest rare earth deposit in the world outside of China. The world is looking for alternative supplies in terms of rare earths. But Ngwala as a project, its natural geological advantages really put it above other rare earth projects.
Commercially, the focus is on a particular part of that resource, and that's on a weathered zone, or the top 120 metres, right in the core of the carbonatite, and that core being about 700 metres in diameter. And it's in that area there that the grades rise to over 4.1%. And that's what starts to place this particular asset or deposit outside the norm and puts it on its own as a world-class deposit.
The company's moved now from an exploration company with the release of the maiden resource in February of this year into a development stage, which will lead into eventual production from this project in early 2016. So it's a significant step forward. We moved from explorer to developer, and that's pretty exciting for everybody involved.
Despite their name, rare earth elements are relatively plentiful in the Earth's crust. However, because of their geochemical properties, these elements are typically dispersed and not often found in concentrated and economically exploitable forms. Peak Resources' Ngwala Rare Earth Project in Tanzania is one of the few exceptions to the rule.
Each ore body in the rare earth sector is unique, so you can't buy an off-the-shelf solution to extract the rare earths. So you end up going into a research and development phase to bring these projects on. And typically they'll take 10 plus years to do so. So from Peak's point of view, how do we stand apart? Simply because of the ore body. The section of the ore body that we're focusing on is the weathered section at the surface of the core of this large carbonatite. Its grade is obviously enriched because of that weathering process, but principally there's a number of parameters around that makes it so economically viable.
Its natural geological advantages really put it above other rare earth projects. Well, the project's located in southwest Tanzania. We're quite far inland, but we're only 200 kilometres from the city of Mbeya, where there is a dry water port and a railhead through to the deep water port at Dar es Salaam, the commercial capital of the country.
This project, and I believe it's a good project, when it does kick off, I think everybody recognizes how important, how valuable the project is, and therefore what contribution the project will make to the economy. And in the process, project Peak Resources to the world map in terms of serious players in something that makes a difference.
Peak Resources is a dual-listed Australian mining company. Their Ngwala Rare Earth Project is a recent discovery. The maiden mineral resource of 170 million tonnes at 2.24% rare earth oxides ranks as the 5th largest rare earth deposit in the world outside of China. Ngwala has several fundamental geological aspects that offer distinct advantages for development over other rare earth projects.
Well, some of the advantages Ngwala has is the high-grade mineralisation sitting right at the surface on top of a hill, as a thick blanket going down up to 140 metres vertically from surface. So it's a large, solid, continuous deposit of high grades which will be amenable to open pit mining.
In essence, what we want to be able to do is put this mine together as an operating entity producing a number of high-value rare earth products.
In 2 or 3 years' time, we want to be building the plant and going into production. We have the feasibility studies to complete, the pilot plant to build and produce a greater volume of product for assessment by offtake customers. But we aim to be completing those studies by 2014 In 2015 commenced building the plant. There will be an on-site processing plant here for the production of a rare earth concentrate, and developing the mine and infrastructure and road required for this project, with a view to being in production in early 2016.
For me, doing something new every day and delivering on a plan is exciting. It's a thrill to do the hard yards and spend some years at getting that to that fruition, and then effectively hitting the green button and making it happen. It's exhilarating.